What's up, everybody? This is Floof, and we're gonna go and do some very fluffy editing here. So basically what it is this is terrible. This entire thing is terrible. Human beings created this thing. I'm not even sure why. But anyhow, I'm gonna try to link this stream out, and then let's get editing. Alright, I guess that's under personal promotion. But yeah, let's go. So basically now we're gonna go and edit some stuff. So I finished up I think I finished up Hazel. I don't really know where I left off with him. Let's see. He's the one who gets smacked by Nora. Yeah, he takes forever to run, so I decided to time how long it would take. He decides to run up at this speed. He continues running up and running up, and he gets smacked out of the map like an idiot. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. It's like he's just sliding. Yeah, this is the kind of things that I don't know. I think it's actually okay. It's dumb. Hazel like takes forever to get back in. Where is he? Did I? Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to add the fact that he's been knocked out. Oh, he's not even in the map. That's right. Then he gets dragged back in here. And he does nothing. He just sits on his ass for like a good 60 seconds. I mean, yeah, he got impaled and stuff, but, you know, his aura recharges faster than they've ever seen. So he should be just okay. Oh, yeah, he straight up vanishes. Let's see. He's in the center of the room, kinda. And he's just kind of chilling there. Taking dump, I guess. Weiss is in the middle of the room for some reason, posing and doing nothing. Actually, wait. What is Lionheart doing? What is he doing? He's just sitting there, not giving a shit, I guess. He's just looking at Weiss, I guess, and her upskirts. And then these idiots turn their backs to Emerald and Mercury, who Emerald has her weapons sheath. Yang looks like her weapons are sheathed. Ruby has her scythe sheathed for some reason. What is going on? They really were just standing around doing nothing. And Weiss is completely static. I think she's in a T-pose too. Good lord. And is Hazel completely frozen? Oh my god. He's not even doing anything. He's just sitting there doing nothing. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Blake shows up for this random pause just so they can see Yang, and then like she runs back to fight Adam or something. This whole thing is just stupid. This whole thing just gives me an aneurysm. It's like super cancer. Budget cut? Yeah, it definitely is a budget cut, Shadow Reaper, because this is like the worst thing I've ever seen. Yang, yeah, she looks good with red eyes. I like that. And then she only has purple eyes because I believe they said in like a podcaster. Why she looks so bored? Why do all these characters look so bored? I'm just gonna quote Morose on that. Morose Potato said this a while back, but everyone looks so bored. Oh yeah. These guys are like right over here in this area, Mercury and Emerald or whatever. But then the next shot, they're like 50 feet back. Like this. And how is Jang supposed to survive that jump down? Did she literally just jump like several hundred feet down an elevator shaft and then survive? That's a 10 out of 10. And Hazel's still doing nothing. And Weiss does this stupid pose. Like, what is this? What is she doing? Why? Why is Hazel still doing nothing? Why are these 5 characters here sitting around doing nothing? Why is Ruby doing nothing? Why is Blake still standing there doing nothing? What, wait, did Hazel just vanish? This is the kind of shit that I look for. Either way, this is a truly quality dumpster fire. It's the greatest, worst thing I've ever seen. It's human beings made this. Oh yeah, Jean does nothing, I guess. He smiles and stuff for some reason. Yeah, and Blake decides to nod and then runs back out to fight Adam. Oh yeah. So I cut out all the Raven versus Cinder stuff. So then we cut to Cinder versus Raven, and then there's this little cut here, right? This is everyone's already moved by this point, so I'm not really counting it teleportation, but it's stupid because if you look closely, Lionheart's still in that stair corner. He's like right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you see my mouse? Maybe I have to fix that setting. Show mouse. Hide cursor, no. Okay. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but you should be able to, I think. Okay, good. You can. Cool. Perfect. So anyhow, hey, Lionheart's over here. Hazel's taking a shit over here. He's doing nothing. He's literally doing nothing. Emerald and Mercury are fighting everyone, I guess. Look, Nora, Ren, and John. Juniper is basically gone from this existence. Oscar and Crow doing jack shit. Weiss is over there with her bug thing that keeps changing sizes between each shot. Adam does nothing, I guess. God, this is so awful. And then these guys switch around the room. Lionheart's... what is he doing? He moved down from there up there, I guess. What is he doing? He fires a thing at Oscar and... wait. It, like, doesn't even fade properly. It just... this projectile that Oscar bats away just straight up vanishes. They don't even get to see it, like, resolve. It just... gone. And... Sean's blocking Emerald's bullets, I guess. What does he even say here?
You guys okay? Surviving.
Oh, Ren, shut the fuck up. Surviving my ass. You were standing there for a good fucking 50 minutes. What does Nora say here again? She says something stupid like,
I don't know how that big guy's still standing. He recharges his aura faster than I've ever seen. I don't know how that big guy's still standing. He recharges his aura faster than I've ever seen.
faster than you've ever seen. Good to know, because that's John's unique sample. Oh, yeah. I like how Sword just straight up vanishes with him. But I guess it would be a pain to have a bird animated with a... Does his sword just clip to the ground? 10 out of 10, everyone. And what? Why would he aim at his feet? Does nothing. How's that shield supposed to do anything? It's literally like the size of his head. It's not gonna block anything. And why is Weiss stand there for 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 seconds of her just standing there, just so Blake can kick Hazel in the face? And what is RWBY doing, just standing by Weiss the entire time? Why are all these characters so retarded? Why is Lionheart not taking advantage of the fact that these three are just standing right there with their backs to him? Why does nothing in this show make any logical sense? Oh yeah, Weiss says something stupid.
Are you hurt? No. I just remember you being more of the quiet one.
Are you hurt? That's 3 words, Weiss. I just remember you being more of the quiet one. Yeah, she said literally 3 words after like a few years. And it's like, yeah, you're the quiet one, or I guess. This is stupid. And then what's most egregious is the fact that these assholes, the assholes who decided this was a good idea, thought, yeah, you know what? Wait, what? But these guys weren't even facing. Lionheart's over here. He's over here. These guys are facing down this way at Hazel and Emerald and whatever. So RWBY's looking straight down in the map. But Lionheart's behind them at the top of the stairs. But she shoots him for some reason. The next shot facing him, and somehow having a clear shot at him when there's a giant stairway and fence blocking it. And then he runs, like, for some reason. And Hazel's stupid. Oh yeah, let's see. 10 out of 10 fight, everyone. That was amazing. Wow. Truly the greatest thing ever made.
Give up.
That was the best fight scene I'd ever seen, everyone. 20 out of 50. Or 10 out of 10, I guess. It's just so bad. His aura breaks? Really? Let me go take a look at that, Shadow Reaper. Hold on. I don't think his aura broke. I mean, he got hit in the shoulder, I guess. But, yeah, I don't think... He didn't run out of aura. I mean, the show is stupid and has no consistency with anything. But I don't think his aura broke there. I'll go in frame by frame. So he's charging his attack. He gets shot in the shoulder somehow, even though RWBY's at an angle below him. That would have shot through his, like, arm and stuff. Good God. So he gets shot in the right shoulder. I'm old and I could die at any second. I'm Lionheart. I don't know. So basically, this asshole, he gets shot in the shoulder. And he's looking straight. He's looking this way-ish. He's not even looking at RWBY. He's just, like, looking over here, I guess. And RWBY's looking back up at him. Oh my god. And then these idiots do things that are stupid. Let's see. Upstairs we have RWBY, Weiss, Blake, Oscar, Crow, Nora, Ren, and John. That's 8 characters against 3 characters. Yeah, the fuck is power scaling? And Crow did nothing. Fuck you, Crow. You're just sitting there. You're like, yeah, I'm on my knee. Oh yeah, I'm Vic Mignogna, and I'm drunk and shit. And then Oscar does nothing. Crow does nothing. They literally just let the pawns for them do the dirty work for them. And Jean's nowhere to be seen. There's Blake, there's RWBY, there's Weiss, there's Nora, there's Ren. I don't see Jean anywhere. He's probably jacking off. And oh yeah, this fucking line.
It's not over. Sinner will come back. She'll have the relic, and she'll stop all of you.
Okay. It's funny that I'm not really even doing any progress right now. It's just me shitting on this thing. And then she'll have the book and she'll stop all of you.
She won't let us down.
She won't let us down, and then she lets you down. And John's all the way in the back here, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I kept track of John, Weiss, Vernal. I just need to fix Hazel and Oscar. And then that's that for them. We'll never have to see those turds ever again. I don't like how they animate tears in this at all. It's just so weird. Let's look back. So these guys, you're not supposed to cry down the middle. You cry down from the down the side. It's either like the far side or the closer side, because that's where the tear ducts build up stuff. They don't go down straight down the middle like that. It just looks so dumb. Then Yang does things, I guess. Wait, what just happened? Oh my god, her tears just faded. That's so fucking funny. This fade and then she cries a new set of tears. Oh my gosh. Then Emerald decides to have a massive shit. And she farts a giant cloud of Salem. I think some people actually commented they were scared by this thing, and I'm just like, no. This is so dumb. I mean, look at that face. How could anyone be scared of such a thing? Oh, hello, Marston. I hope Cinder's about as dead as Volume 5's Dignity. Not that it had any to be... She had, like, 2 things to begin with, but then it just fell apart. So let's actually go into editing. So, Crow gets knocked out so badly he lands in the next episode. So let's actually figure out where this is. This is on the, let's move this over here. So what I do is I shrink that down. Let's see where he is in this next shot. So Oscar's, or no, that's Ren. It's not even Oscar. Where the fuck is Oscar in this shot? Oh, I see. Oscar's actually like... Okay, Oscar's over here in this at this point. Move him back a little bit more. He moves into the shot, so let's move him over here-ish, I would say. Yeah, he's about over here. So basically, let's see if that's too much feed. Oh yeah, that works. And then he moves back a bit. Let's see how it looks. Okay, and then... Oh yeah, that actually works perfectly there. Because now he's a set good distance from, what's his face? Then what I do to keep consistency between each shot, because RWBY fails to do this, is I just copy and paste the coordinates of where Oscar was in the last shot. And so that way I keep track of where everything is. Oh, did he teleport? Oh, he did teleport. Good fucking lord. This is the worst thing ever concocted by human beings. I may need to actually fix Hazel here. Hazel's way too close. Yeah, I need to fix Hazel. But thankfully, I'm consistent with shit. So yeah, good for me. There we go. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, Oscar's actually going to be moving back here with this shot. So he's moving back bit by bit. And basically, he's like blocking these fire rock things, I guess. I don't know what the fuck they are. There's like dust or something. I mean, anything can be dust in this show because it's just such a clusterfuck. Then he gets fisted, becomes a tube. His true form is a tube. That's it. Oscar's friggin'. He gets like rocketed like over here. Jesus, where does he even land? It's like rocketed in this general direction. He gets flung like straight up too. But that's of no consequence because, you know, characters in this show. Where does he even land? Good fucking lord. He gets smacked like somewhere completely random, straight up, but then he's on the ground in this shot. Good fucking lord. Oh, you actually timestamped the thing, Shadow Reaper? Give me a second. I'll take a look at this. What the fuck? Are you serious? I have a version where... Hold on a second. Hold on, I can't screen share that. Give me a second. That's fucking... What? That's completely different. Where the fuck is his... That completely changes the entire scene. That completely changes the context of that entire scene. What? Why is his aura yellow? Wait. That makes the scene even stupider, because these guys are just standing there. These three stooges, three musketeers are standing there. They're about to face off against these three idiots walking up to them. RWBY decides to turn around and shoot him for some reason. Yeah, look at the Shadow Reaper. In this version, when Lionheart gets hit, he doesn't lose his aura at all. There's no effect for that. And this is a version I downloaded from YouTube. Because I don't have any other way to download the episodes. So that means they updated that episode. Sometime between me downloading it and, yeah, tons of people have this version. What the fuck? Let's read the comments in chat. Let's look at episode 14 when he gets shot. This is fucking appalling. Good lord. Because RWBY shoots him. He doesn't lose his aura in my version. But in the other version, he most certainly does do that thing. Let's see if I can turn on Chrome. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's go to Chrome. Yeah, here he gets actually shot. Yeah. Let's see, it's at 5. Yeah, they added a sound effect too. What the fuck? But in my version, let's turn off StarCraft, or not StarCraft, that's on Chrome. Turn on Sony Vegas. Can I? Yeah, in my version, there's no sound effect for aura. There's none of that. He doesn't have any effect or anything. What is going on? I mean, they did a similar thing with this in, like... This is so bad. Thanks for the link, Shadow Reaper. Like, I appreciate that. That's so weird. Which version do I use then? Do I use the shitty version, or do I use the shittier version? Because they're both equally shit. This is so bad. This just makes everything worse. I didn't even know that was a thing. So lion fart or whatever. Let's actually finish up Hazel and Oscar. Let's make sure these guys are consistent. Oscar's, where the hell is he? Is that Oscar in the background there? Yeah, it looks like him. Okay, so he is behind Jean and everyone else for some reason. I'm gonna move him over here. He's all the way in the back too, kind of like, sort of. I'm gonna put him about here because he doesn't look like he's in front of this ground thing or whatever. Yeah, right about there. Let's copy that. And that's Hazel. I need Oscar. Where the fuck is Oscar's? There we go. So Oscar gets smacked or whatever. I need to actually edit this. He could literally be anywhere at this point. This shot is just so vague. I'm just gonna assume he gets like smacked or whatever. I mean, they could use literally anywhere for this shot, so I'm just gonna be like, it's not a teleport, but it isn't really a consistent thing. Oh my god. Monster like you must be stopped, says this idiot as he electrocutes a child. How much more children must die for you as he strangles a child?
How many more children must die for you?
Yeah, Hazel's like the worst thing ever come out of Volume 5. One of the worst things come out of Volume 5. His character is a freaking mess. I'm not even good with character stuff. I'm good with animating shit. But my god, he's fucking awful. Also, you must be stopped. How many more children must die for you? Yeah, he says the guy injecting himself with magic powers and attacking people and children, I guess. Where's he's lying down in the same spot. Okay. Paste that. Is this exposition up this whole thing?
He can block out pain. It's how he's able to handle injecting so much dust into his body. He can block out pain. It's how he's able to handle injecting so much dust into his body.
Is that his
His semblance.
Oh, he does say his semblance. So then, what is his, because later over here, I'm gonna save this real quick. Over here somewhere, they say, like, what is it? Where the fuck is that stupid quote? He's recharging his, yeah, there it is.
Surviving.
I don't know how that big guy's still standing. He recharges his aura faster than I've ever seen.
Is that a semblance? Is that aura? What the fuck is this? What even is everything? What is this? Oh, to answer your question, Atoshi, I'm not going to be going to PAX. I don't know if I will be able to or not. Yeah, I'll use the, I'll just keep your, message up in, Discord, Shadow Reaper, and then I'll remember to make a footnote of that. Why torture myself? Because I'm a ninja. That's how. Because I'm the only insane person who's capable of doing this thing. People think RWBY is more famous than Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's wrong in just about every way. So let's see. Can't wait till the fans see this. They'll love it. I can't believe that human beings thought it was a good idea to purposefully cut off stuff off screen. But mediocrity, is that like a semblance thing or is that like an aura thing? Faster than we've ever seen. Does it say weave?
Charges his aura faster than I've ever seen. Charges his aura faster than I've ever seen.
It sounds like a weave. I consider it a weave, but let's find, where is this quote? Is it under, no, it's under 13, isn't it? Oh shit, that was loud. Sorry. Where the fuck is that quote? Hazel gets stabbed in the ass or whatever. Where is this? Where's that stupid quote? Because it's in episode 14. That's so weird. Oh, it is in 14. Okay. So these guys are like fighting and stuff. Hold on.
You guys okay? Surviving.
I don't know how that big guy's still standing. He recharges his aura faster than I've ever seen.
See, it doesn't even sound like like an Ive. Like, he recharges aura faster than I've ever seen. It sounds like we've ever seen.
Standing. He recharges his aura faster than I've ever seen.
God, the voice. I can't tell if it's a weave or an Ive. It sounds so terrible, but these closed captions say Ive. And it's like, oh, fuck. This whole thing is terrible. Oh, God. Okay, let's see what other messages I've got. Cancer Corner. Oh, man. So, anyhow, enough of my bitching. Let's actually get to some editing shit. Make sure things are actually getting done. That was the real point of my stream. Not just to bitch about this dumpster fire, but to actually edit things. So, Hazel's, like... Let me see if Hazel actually teleports or not. He's kind of like in the... that's... He gets dragged out. Yeah, he's right about in the middle of the room there, given where these stairs end. It's, like, right here. So, like, yeah, he lands right about there. But then, does he... I'm trying to see if he, like, lands, Yeah, there he looks way closer to the stairs. I don't know if, like, my map is off. I think it is. That's because I rushed it. I was lazy. But whatever. It's... Oh yeah, that's right. These guys all had their... Wait, what? Did Ruby sheath her weapon off screen? Wait, what? Ruby has her weapon out, and then she decides to sheath it for some... No, she has her gun form out. The next time we see her, she puts it to her back in the middle of a fight. Why? What? Why is this so terrible? Why? These guys decide, yep, let's just look at this random person. Yeah, she's a character. Therefore, time must completely stop. Like, everyone's frozen compared to this bug thing in the background. It's just so jarring. They're all statues. I'm literally going to make a show where it's just all still pictures. And it's going to be more interesting than this shit. Because at least there will be things happening with every single shot. This is just, like, literally get a bunch of cosplayers doing a better fight scene. And at least there'd be action going on. Because, you know, you could do more interesting things with that. You wouldn't have characters teleporting. Oh god, this whole thing is stupid. I want to do a remix of that. I don't know. Oh my god. So I'm just assume Hazel's in the same spot, kind of, sort of, whatever. And that way wait, Hazel? Yeah, Hazel definitely warps to the back there. Because he's pretty far out in this shot. But in this shot, he's like back there. Ruby's doing who knows what. Okay, this is a shot where I need to actually edit. Okay, so Hazel's kind of chilling over here for some reason. He's like right on the corner here. This is good. This is easy edit. Just put him right there. Copy paste. And then that's that. We'll don't never see him again. I sure love this fight that's not happening because Sun's firing at nothing. Oh my god, can I loop this animation? 10 out of 10. And then, what is this? Oh my god. Is he Naruto run away? Oh my god. He Naruto runs away. This is Hugh. How can anyone say this is good? And people are like, "Yeah, you're just nitpicking. You're just a nitpicking asshole. How could you do this? You are just such a terrible person. How dare you tear apart my shows like this?" And you know, Hazel's over here-ish. I'm gonna copy that. Does he move though? No, he just. Oh, he does move a little. Yeah, I'm gonna copy that. Wait, is he still okay? Yeah, and then I guess he's in the same spot, kind of, sort of. Not really that big an issue. Okay, he's just gonna fire stuff. Yeah, once I finish up Hazel, then I'm gonna work on Oscar and then Lionheart, and hopefully, if I get those idiots done today, then fuck, then I'll have to render this and make a new file. I'll also read the comments here, because I haven't been reading them in a while. M and K thought the Battle Haven was dope. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Why didn't it nix on people's semblances? Why wasn't Nora's semblance televised? Why didn't Hazel know? Too many smart things to be asking mediocrity. You can't have intelligent, logical conversations about these things. Nora's been off this entire volume. Yeah, she has. And oh yeah, Aura was definitely a mistake because it's the most. It should have been super simple. And yeah, they fucked it up. Or had potential. Remember the episode Nora's boobs took up her entire torso for a second? Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, the maidens, the relics, and Aura and semblance were all mistakes. They should have just said, yeah, each character has a unique ability. And be like, yeah, that's it. No logic behind it. Just, yeah, each character has a random unique ability. But then they made characters share these abilities. And then they made it so, fuck. They don't fucking know. So basically, these guys are just... Crow does this flip thing, his sword clips into the ground. Whatever. Hazel's still chilling there. Now he's... Okay, now he's in the back of the thing? What is going on? Yeah, now Hazel's in the center of the room, it looks like. He decides to... I'll move him back up here. Yeah, he's right about here, give or take. Or he's even further. It's so weird, because it's like... I think he's actually... In this shot, he's got to be like... way back here, but slightly to the right, kinda. Because he's not even... It's not in center. So he's gonna be right about here. Let's see how different that is. Oh yeah, he is also on the right side here. I think these two shots are consistent. Some fucking how. Let's see if that looks right. Yeah, it looks right, because that only goes up to here. There's a door. Yeah, it's about right. Okay. And then... Wait, what? Wait, what a sec? Wait, what is Blake doing in this shot? What is she doing? There's a Blake that's about to hover in this shot, right as this bug is about to get hit. Holy shit! How? 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 This is just as bad as that, this is just as bad as the, Blake being, like, somewhere in the, like, far off in the distance before she vanishes and blips back on the screen. Oh my god. Ugh. That's disgusting. That's... People think this is good. This is good animation. Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. like, there's no words. I can't believe it. She's literally just there, so that in this next shot, she can hover in from that spot that they just conveniently pan the camera out of without even bothering to delete Blake. God, how? How? Just don't think about it. No, mediocrity. What she's doing in this shot, she's not supposed to be there. They forgot to pan up a bit, so they have it panned quick enough so you wouldn't see it. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about a third of a second. Yeah, her model's animation's already plugged into the scene. This is all one scene that's been split into 2 different scenes. That way they can have Blake jump in and cut in like that. Like, we don't have this Weiss reaction shot. Let's see what this looks like without the Weiss reaction shot. Okay, I'm gonna actually do some more editing here. So let's cut this just for curiosity's sake. Control S, Control S. And then there's this bit with Blake being autistic, I guess. Let's just double check something. Okay, there we go. Now let's go paste these way over here. Just so I remember to make a note of this. Or Control Z, did not mean to do that. No, stop. Stop, stupid thing. Alright, let's piece these 2 together and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it is the same shot. Yep, exact same shot. Let's zoom in. Let me just restore. So that way we can see it in full screen. Restore. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, it's the same shot. Like I predicted. But what is going on up here? Is this the ceiling? Is that actually the ceiling? Or is that just like a bunch of white space? That's my real question. But I'm pretty sure it's just a ceiling. But yeah, this is Blake is just there, so that's the animation's plugged in for that shot. And they figured they could cut away from this fast enough to not make this be a mistake. But then she decides to jump from that spot that they just hit her from and failed to hide her properly. But yeah, what is this? What is this? I'm just gonna read the comments on this. This is fucking... Yeah, what the fuck? They probably don't, Shadow Reaper. I mean, they don't know how to animate. I mean, with 3D animation, what you can do is you can make your entire animation like single shot or whatever. I'm actually gonna put this right alongside the stupidity of this one line here that everyone loves.
Whatever you're doing, don't stop. Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
Oh, Ruby, shut the fuck up. Okay, now let's go fix this. Let's make this really fucking funny. Let's see, where is it? Sphereize. Let's shrink that down. Or, not the amount. Let's see how this looks.
Whatever you're doing, don't stop. Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
Yeah, Ruby. Whatever you do, don't stop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then Weiss dies because of your incompetence as a human being. Or human being wannabe, since you don't have any human emotions. None of these characters, I feel like none of these characters know what things are. Oh. Let me save this real quick. Yeah. Oh yeah. Recycled animation, 10 out of 10, everyone. Yeah. I'm gonna need a booze, actually. Give me a second. The fight animation was good at one point. Were her hands clipping? Let me actually check that for you. That's a good question. I'll zoom in a bit more. Okay, let's see if her hands actually do clip. Which hand were you talking about? Was it? I would say her right hand here is probably clipping. Oh yeah, that's clipping alright. I don't know about her thumbs though. Her thumbs aren't clipping, but her other fingers are. I've had people actually say that Ruby was doing this so she could check on the wound, but that makes no sense considering where her face is looking at right now. Just looking straight at John. And it's like, why?
Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
I won't.
Good. Oscar needs help.
I'm on it.
Yeah, that entire shot there was just one shot. Oh yeah, this is... I'm never going to get over this one shot here. This is actually exactly why they need to hire my ass to watch over their shit. But I guess since the supervisor of animation, Gray Mardigan, blocked me on Twitter, they're not really going to do anything about that, are they? Whatever. Not that it matters. I've never even spoken to Gray before. He's just mad at the fact that things like this happen. He doesn't give a shit about why it's bad. Cool particle effects or whatever, but anyone can do particle effects. I mean, I steal them from YouTube all the time. And they make things look 2% cooler. Now let's actually check the RWBY version of, or not the RWBY version, the episode RWBY Volume 4 or Volume 5, Episode 13, I think. Is this 13? I don't know. Let's look at this. God, it's too loud. Is this 13? Is it 13? No. It's gotta be 14. Yeah, it's 14. Now, where's the stupid thing getting hit? Let's see if it actually appears. I'll turn this into slow motion, 0.25 speed. He's just takes a giant fart. His eyes are glowing red here. Wow. Yeah, Blake's in the shot. Okay. Yeah. They didn't even polish this one. Now let's check the YouTube one of this and look at Blake being stupid. Where's the part where Blake just vanishes? Yeah, it's this part. Okay. So let's see. Blake gets up and runs in this version, but in the anime pace version of this, she's still lying down here. And then Blake vanishes. That was kind of cool though. I like that. Even though it's only 2 seconds, several seconds too short. Let's check my notifications. What they post at the beginning of each section, someone has to do the, yeah. Yeah. Let's go kill Twitter notifications. Let's put on some music. Because I love StarCraft. StarCraft's good shit. No, I'm not okay, Marston. I'm going insane. Let's actually put my Twitter in. I can provide proof to you that I'm blocked by Gray. Let's see. Gray. Let's see, Gray, Mardigan. Or where is it, Genlock? Is it Gen colon lock? I think it's Gen colon lock or whatever. Where, yeah, can I actually, where's Gray? Oh yeah, that's right, I don't think I can actually do Gray stuff because he's blocked me. Wait, let's see, Gray Mardigan, here we go. Yep. There we go. Oh boy. From what I recall, he's the supervisor of animation for Rooster Teeth, and he allowed this. Yep. This is fucking sad. But enough of the shitting on these people. Let's go and get back to the real focus at hand here with editing shit. So let's go back up here. I don't remember where I left off. I was too busy bitching about shit. Alright, so that's right. Oscar's fighting Hazelnut. Hazel smacks. Yeah, he kind of jumps there, actually. I need to fix that. He like blips over there. I need to kill that. There we go, now it's consistent. I see. This guy is too far up. This is too far down. Needs to be like over here. There we go, that's better. That's way better. Good. Okay. Perfect. Now it's good. Save that. Oh yeah, speaking of music, let's pause this. What the fuck happens to the Volume 5 soundtrack? Like, is there a soundtrack or not? There's like so few songs that I'd be surprised if they actually had enough to even put on like half a DVD or CD or whatever. Okay, so Oscar's still lying down there. So I need to copy this thing, paste that. Now is this Hazel? This is... which one's this? Okay, that's Oscar's head, okay. Yeah, I get confused sometimes with my layers and stuff, like where things are, but I try to keep it consistent because, you know, if it's not, even one thing's inconsistent, it's like, wow, I failed. But, yeah, so, I don't even know if I want to even include this scene or not. I'm probably going to end up having to do that anyway. Crow's just sitting there, taking a dump, Ren's taking a shit. These characters should all be fighting someone. Who is John fighting right now? There's so much nothing going on. Nora sheathed her weapon for some reason. What is she doing? Oh, don't even... Actually, no. I'm reminded of something. I'm going to save this super quick. Let's go back over here. There's a spot that's really stupid that I just want to say. A lot of the characters' weapons don't even render right. Like, for some reason, when they get out their weapons or whatever, it's like they layer their weapons wrong onto something different, and it blocks out the character model. I don't know what can cause that kind of bug, but it's stupid. Yeah, here. Yeah, Nora's weapon here. Let's look at this. So, let me zoom in. Let's go into this frame by frame here. Nora gets out her hammer, and as it transforms, it blocks a part of her skull for some reason. You can see through her face, like right here. Like her weapon straight up vanishes, and it blocks out things. And then it's blocking out Ren too in this shot. You can see his arm or hand, like torso's being cut off, but then you see the full weapon in the next shot. What is this? What does anyone in Maya like know how this happens? Because I'm at a loss as that. Oh yeah, it's also blocking out her chest here too. You can see the outline of her weapon just like completely wiping out Nora, and you can see like the background behind her. Does anyone know what can cause this? Because this happens a whole bunch during the entire Volume 5 thing. Emerald has this issue with one of her guns too. It's like the weapon's put on the wrong layer. What causes that? Oh, they hired yeah, that's a good thing. Mediocrity, yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, you're gonna post in Tundra. I don't know if I can view it or not, because, you know, Gray's blocked me or whatever. But, you know, let's see. I think Crow's, like, stupid. Oh, yeah. Let's actually get into the beginning here with this. This is the worst thing. Monitoring all these characters is just terrible. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters here. Oh, yeah, Hazel's gone, by the way. But you're going to see him in the next shot. Because look at this. Look, no Hazel. Hazel. No Hazel. Hazel. No Hazel. Hazel. Yeah. Truly, this is the quality work that we should expect from people that use Maya. It's harder to fuck up like this than it is to just animate your entire scene first and put your camera angle second. Or, you know, literally anything. Because, it's so bad. And then John charges in. Oh yeah, keep an eye on these people, by the way. These guys are in like the middle-ish, or... Oh, actually, I need to move these guys. What the fuck? That's right. Jean's actually not even that far. Not even. He's actually over here. Jesus Christ, I need to fix that. Okay, so I need to actually find John. Where is John? He's over. Where's he in this last shot? How can you be so broken inside? Okay, so here he's actually in the center of the room because of this door here. But I need to double check and see if I've got this scale right. Oh, Miles, shut the fuck up. Yeah, it looks like everyone's shifted back. Ugh. I actually have to re-edit this whole thing. God damn it. Let's see. Who's in this shot? So why is it going to be further back? Thanks to this thing that I just caught. Oh, God. Oscar's going to be further back, too. He's over here. Looks like no one else has been edited. Good. And I need to actually copy this coordinate here for each one and move them back. That's the pain of editing, because it's like when you catch these things, it's like, you know. Now, where's Weiss? Weiss is down here. Let's copy that. Let's see. So Weiss is back here now. All these characters just slowly teleport the way to the back of the room, so that way when you see John charge Cinder, you don't even notice. It's just terrible. Oh yeah, let's see if this is correct now. So Jean is now further back in the room. Yeah, it's this shot that he's actually further back. Okay. So let's move him back here-ish. Move that a little bit further. Copy that. Okay, so let's see how this looks. And I paste here. So it looks. Oh wait, did I fuck up? Okay, yeah, I fucked up. I need to copy that last point. Yeah, sometimes it like won't let me copy things, and it's stupid. That's the thing with Vegas, or whatever this is, whatever you want to call this software. There we go. Now it's good. Let's see this. So Jean charges these guys. Jean literally. Oh yeah, this is fun. So Cinder gets out her weapon. Yeah, I'm Cinder. I'm Cinder. I'm a bad guy who does stupid things. And then these guys are all in the back of the room. Remember how these guys were like at the front of the room? Like over here? Or not over here, but You get what I mean. Yeah, these assholes are over here, right? They're over here in this part of the room, but when we see them, they're like over here. It's just such cancer. Let's double check and see if there's more mistakes. Could be more excited about the tweeting. I mean, the show is cool, I guess. Not the artist updated RT Animation and a little bit working together to make a new show called Motor Night. We would call it 3 fast, so 3 times, and if I hate it or it doesn't really work, we'll give it another go. I need some meme text context with that. Hey, but yeah, let's just read the comments. Because I need to tweet out the live stream with a gif of the Blake bullshit. It's so dumb. How is John a strategist? He isn't. Flower power. Yeah, let's hit it harder. Ah, man. So these characters are all in the center of the room. I was saying that, and then they, where is it? Where Jean charges them. Let's zoom in more. So Jean's charging these guys, and everyone's at the back of the room now. They all started over here, right next to this thing. I use this as my point of reference, this floor. It's been really useful. And so Jean's and everyone else is at the back of the room. He's charging in. I also use these stairs as my reference point for where like Oscar and Weiss are, because you can't really tell. Everything in this room is so bland that if you're not paying attention, you wouldn't be able to notice these things. But yeah, right about here, he's right about in line with this pillar, which is like where this thing is. So yeah, he then charges up at Cinder. And then, oh yeah, he swings at Cinder, who is very blatantly on the side here, given this circle and this line. She's over here. But then when he hits her and he smacks swords, they're in the center of the room. How can you fuck up so bad? And then these guys teleport kind of closer, I guess. I don't know. Ruby charges in for some reason. Wait, isn't she standing on the white? Why is she running off? Where's Hazel? Hazel's friggin' gone. Holy shit, he's just not even there now. And Oscar and, yeah, Oscar's straight up gone. He's not even in the shot anymore. Jesus Christ. And then, Ruby decides to take a jump right next to where everyone is. Upskirt shot. Mercury's doing nothing. Raven's doing nothing. Lionheart's doing nothing. Everyone's doing nothing. And Ruby jumps over here, but she's actually going to end up back over here for some reason to make her jump. And then Emerald shoots her entire gun, I guess, because it's only supposed to be this part that shoots, but they forgot her weapon and how it works. Whoever did this shot should have been fired, because Emerald's gun thing doesn't work like that. But upskirt shots, yeah. Oh yeah, tasteful upskirt, I guess. And then in this shot, you can see she has her weapon correct, with the not the entire gun. She has half the gun up, and the blade part wrapped around, which is exactly how it should be. Because how does Emerald retract it? How does Emerald retract that? There's not enough space in the gun for that amount of chain. How? How? Wait. Wasn't it in Volume 2 that she just had only like a little bit of chain? And then it's like in Volume 3, they like have infinite chain or whatever. Infino chains. Yeah, what is this? Look at this. This is so dumb. It looks like someone's got like a hanger or something, and the chain's like wrapping around that. Instead of just, yeah, because there's the half of the gun. And then this stupidity is just stupid. Oh yeah, Yang does something, and then everyone behind her vanishes. There's no one in the room anymore. It's just her and Mercury. And Mercury decides to jump in, even though he was just standing there in the same spot he just jumped to.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I do think that this is a terrible thing, Mercury. Then Miley and Raven do stupid things. What most grievous is the fact that you can see that these two blades are... Crow's blade is right next to where her sword hilt is, right? The thing where you like hold your sword at or whatever it's called. I don't know much about weapon names and stuff, but you're gonna see it like... Let's see, is it next shot or the shot after? Yeah, it's this shot. This shot, he's now at the middle of the blade, and then it cuts back to being at the hilt again. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it's like there, but then it's there, in between the shots, yeah. You can tell this was done by two different animators. It's so bad. Then we never see these two ever again. Weiss, I think, yeah, she teleports. She's first really close to that side of the room, and then she's in the kind of the middle, because this is my reference point, the floor. She's next to the floor now. And Miley does this T-pose. Yeah. What if his bull transition that wasn't a transition? It was terrible. Yeah, T-pose. This is the pinnacle of animation. This is... I wish this video could be my Broken 4, but it's just so awful. And I need to make a proper video instead of just a stream. So then Miley gets out of her T-pose. And Weiss slides towards the enemy, and we get an upskirt shot of her giant-ass diaper and detached legs. Then Oscar's, for some reason, sneaking off, and he teleports right to where Miley and Weiss were fighting 2 seconds ago. They were, like, right there. They were right here. And then Oscar decides that he's gonna sneak over to where Weiss and Miley are fighting. Ren and Nora decided to teleport over here. And Hazel's just standing there doing nothing when he was just over here and vanished. No one takes into account where any of these characters were in any of the previous shots. It's so bad. It's like that time when in episode whatever in the room when Juniper or Ranger or whatever. Yeah, Ranger. When Orange are in the room. Ruby and Nora switch places between the shot. A whole lot. It's just so bad. And Lionheart's, this is the worst thing ever. Lionheart's just like, wow, what an amazing fight scene. Look at those effects. Oh, wow, this is so engaging. Like, who thought this was a good idea to have the camera focus on this asshole no one cares about? And then this asshole that no one cares about literally dies in the next like couple episodes. He is so worthless. He is such a nothing waste of time. They literally squandered him and everything. Yeah. Make a character and just kill him off for no fucking reason. They decided to bring him there for no reason. They could have just had to make the call and then pretend he was like ambushed or whatever and captured by the bad guys and then not reveal he's working with the bad guys. And then that way they could still have their double agent and shit. But oh my god, this is so bad. Miley died for the plot, yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to put it, mediocrity. They are definitely having the staring contest with the statue. It's a fucking clusterfuck. What a well choreographed fight scene. And we have yeah, right where Miley and Weiss are fighting. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's no point to this section of the room either. It's all pointless. There's so much standing around. It's so worse when you realize that there's no audio. It's just so boring. And there really is no fight scene audio. Let me hit play. There's no fight scenes going on. What is going on? You hear that?
Young man, I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but for your sake, I suggest you leave. Now. I'm warning you!
What a stupid weapon.
That's enough!
Alright, let's see.
That's enough! 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 Enough!
Oh yeah, if you look closely, by the way, none of the lines that the characters say match up to what their faces do. I actually...
That's enough! That's enough! That's enough!
This is stupid.
That's enough!
So he actually fires his bullet thing, right? It's like a dust thing. What a stupid weapon. So he fires this thing at like at Oscar or whatever, and he straight up just blocks it with his... Oh, that's right. He doesn't actually hit him. You had the shot where it's fired at him, but then you see here it's just hovering in front of him. It doesn't actually make any contact with him, and it just explodes for no reason above his head with this shitty particle effect that isn't even layered right. This is so bad. This is... Why? It doesn't even hit him. It's just right above his head. Just... How does Lionheart not know that's Ozpin? Or whatever. Anyhow. This is so boring. The only... Oh god, wait, that's right. I fucking hate this thing. So Rooster Teeth does this thing where it's like you have serious like physics or whatever. You have like kind of realistic physics for the most part. You know, there's weight and everything. And then there's shit like this. Where everything feels so weightless. I fucking... Where's... It's not there. I fucking hate this shit. Are they going for realistic? Are they going for cartoon? I don't get this. What is this jump? Why do I hate it so much? It literally pauses midair, the float, and then smack. I hate this. Remember in fuck, what was it, Red Trailer and shit? No. Single choreographer cross tag. Oh yeah, definitely. I sure wish Pierre was in this too.
This can't be. I knew you would be back, but you made it here. You found Crow. How?
Leo, what happened to you?
Wait. You can't.
It had a lot of potential to make this guy into like a redemption arc kind of thing. Like, you know, I mean, they wouldn't have let him get off easy, but since this is RWBY, we know they would have if they let him live. But they really could have given this guy like a sort of redemption arc kind of thing. I mean, he can't really redeem the horrible shit he's done because he's, you know, he's killed people and shit by giving the names of like hunters and huntresses to Salami. But like they seriously wasted like every ounce of potential where they could have had something good happen, and they think that they're being clever and or edgy and dark by having him die. But oh yeah, this is the line where it's just so obviously not in sync with his, where his lips aren't even in sync. Let's see.
I can finally be free. I can finally be free. I can finally be free. I can finally be free.
Like, his lips don't even sync up with anything he says. It's so fucking lazy. It's just a bunch of lip flaps and maybe, like, the occasional loud move wider mouth or emphasize words or whatever. Anyhow, let's get back to Weiss being stupid. And the worst character. I mean, best character. Well, best written, but I still don't like Weiss. She's a thing that does things. Crash into a pillar, but then teleports. Oh, most of you probably didn't even catch that. Let's go back. So when Weiss lands at this pillar thing, let's go in this bit by bit here. So Weiss crashes into this pillar thing that's just there, but then in the next shot, she teleports away from it. She's right next to the door here, but in this shot, she's away from the pillar that was just behind her. And yeah, she goes to the side in this shot. But then she's flying back for some reason. You know, even though you just saw her go to the side, she's now going backwards. Yeah, what is this? Someone explain this to me. And why is Reynolds' weapon so stupid? What is that? What even is that? Gun, boomerang, blade, laser stupidity? It's so stupid. It's such a dumb weapon. Why try summoning this wall that Vernal could just, you know, walk around? And then it vanishes in the next shot. Or next time we see this whole scene with Weiss. Even though ice doesn't melt instantly. But, you know, thinking about things isn't Ruby's forte. There should be like 15 fights going on, but there's not a single one. Oh yeah, this is... Oh god. So Emerald does this spinny thing. Look at this. It's not even right. Look at this. It's just a bunch of smears. And people think this is good. It's not even, look at this, she's just... This is so bad. This is so bad. What is this blocking animation? What is this? What is this? Oh my god. It's so bad. Oh yeah, and Raymond McNeil pointed this out, but basically Emerald's revolvers don't actually rotate. They only rotate on like the third shot for some reason. And also, if you look at this, Emerald's fingers don't even close right. During this whole shot, they just move her hands up. She isn't even clicking the friggin' triggers. Her right hand isn't doing it, but her left hand is. It's so bad. So why doesn't anyone know what Emerald Semblance is yet? It's so obvious what it is. It's illusions. And these idiots don't understand any of that. And since isn't aura supposed to be a thing that activates consciously or whatever? So how is Ruby's legs not getting chopped off here? When she's not ready for that attack? How does her legs not get cut off right then and there? Because aura is now a thing that you have to activate consciously. Oh yeah, and there's a difference in pose here. Ruby's straight up right here, but in this shot she's like toppling over. Her scythe is up way higher in this shot, and then Ruby does the stupid firing thing. Now we get to go and talk about that. So Ruby fires this bullet that doesn't transition right. Where is this laser coming from? Is it coming from behind Weiss? Oh no, now this one's coming from the side. Infernal decides to jump down onto Weiss for some reason. Instead of swinging her weapons at her, she'll try to kick her in the face or something. Weiss decides launching her backwards and then trying to sniff her sword is a good idea. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this sword smells so good. Ah, just need to lick it. Yes. And then maybe, if I lick the sword hard enough, it'll make me the She Dust Company CEO. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then she reacts before she gets hit in the back. And then she gets hit in the back like an idiot because she was just standing there. And how come aura didn't protect her? I thought you had to consciously activate your aura. What even is aura? Is aura a real thing? Oh yeah, Weiss teleports here. She's right by the end of the stairs here. Top end, which is like over here on this scene. But it's like over here. So Weiss gets knocked down. And then she ends up way over here. She decides this stupid jumping thing. And Weiss doesn't know how boomerangs work. You just grab them and chuck them away. Then Vernal gets flung upwards for some reason. I mean, I'm assuming she's flung up for the entirety of that scene. But when she gets back, it's like Vernal just teleports on top of Weiss. Just fires these laser things right at her. And how come her aura isn't... she's getting lasered. How come she doesn't have, like, more holes in her? This is so stupid. This whole thing is so fucking stupid. This thing is one of the worst things I've ever seen. What's the between a flaming sword and like the regular one you were just using? It's just because yours is on fire now? And Ruby's not even looking at these idiots. Ruby turns her back to Emerald for some reason. And she's looking... This is where Emerald and Ruby are. You can see my mouse. She's looking down this way-ish. John and Cinder are over here, jacking off. Ruby's looking down here. These idiots charge each other in slow-mo. And then she's gasping, even though she's looking straight down this way. Or if we take into consideration the angle of this thing over here, she's looking this way. Not even at Jean and Cinder or whatever. And now here, she's looking actually this way. Yeah, she's not even looking at them. She's to the side. And Emerald's just right behind Ruby, doing nothing. Crow's just standing there with Raven. Ren and Nora are just standing there. Vernal and Weiss are just standing there. Lionheart and Oscar are nowhere to be seen. They are straight up gone from the shot. And Mercury and Yang are gone. Oh yeah, this is quality shit. And then John's just standing there. He was always charging them in the previous shot and everything. Yeah, he was charging in the previous shot. But then in the next shot, he's just standing. Who thought that was a good idea? Oh yeah, and Cinder's literally just licking Jean at this point. Like, look, she's like kissing him and shit. She's like right here. He's right there. They're about to make out. And then RWBY gets killed. But, Jean decides to approach Sailor. And, yeah. This is so bad. Then Cinder decides to impale Weiss the slowest way possible. But yeah, Vernal's straight up gone. So for some reason, Weiss is like smacked or whatever. Let's just look at this. So Weiss is for some reason getting hit from over here, even though they were fighting in this area here, kinda. Weiss gets smacked to the side. We never see Vernal. Vernal's nowhere to be seen in this shot. Emerald and Cinder are there, but you don't really see Vernal. But anyhow, Cinder decides to walk, and Jean straight up vanishes from behind her. He's like right there. Cinder's right there. Next time we see him, gone. Cinder summons her javelin, and it takes like 50 million years to travel. And instead of impaling RWBY, who's unconscious and lying right there, the entire reason that her plan was to get RWBY, and then she impales Weiss for cheap shock value at the slowest speed humanly possible. And just so Jean can get a thing for her semblance.
No! 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 No!
Her aim's so bad. Her aim is so bad. And where did Mercury jump from? Oh yeah, Mercury jumps from nowhere, I guess. What are they doing? Yang's facing nothing, and Mercury just jumps into the spot where Yang was looking. This is so stupid. Anyone who thought Weiss was actually going to die from that was foolish. Jean doesn't even bother stabbing Cinder. Emerald's completely gone. Oh yeah, Jean runs so fast, he actually breaks through the map. So let's see. Let's look at that scene one more time. So Jean's running pretty quickly here. I actually calculated his speed here with the moving the cursor at the same speed. He runs so far past Weiss, who, by the way, was in this part of the room when she got stabbed. But then she ends up over here for some reason. It's not even in the right spot of the room. And you're gonna see a lot more of that crap. Oh yeah, Ruby's in the center of the room now. Looking at this, she's like right over here when she was knocked out over here. How? How do stationary characters... How do stationary characters teleport? How? It's just, ugh. My mood is in, super cancer. Oh, man. So then, yeah.
RWBY, get up! Get up! We need you!
Yeah, they're in the center of the room. Hazel picks up Lion.
You letting that boy make a fool of you?
That's not just a boy.
It's Ozpin. He's already reincarnated.
Which brings the question of, since Ozpin can reincarnate, why did Salem ask Cinder if he killed Ozpin or whatever? What was the point? I mean, it served absolutely nothing in any context now. It means nothing because she knows he can reincarnate. I mean, they've been supposedly battling for thousands of years, so it's a stupid question for Salem to ask Cinder. And oh my god. It's like, yeah, wow. This show is some really quality writing. It's a complete waste of time for everyone. Every scene is like pointless. It's like the opposite of Evangelion or Utena, where every single shot has more meaning than just being a thing that shows characters doing things. Like, let me literally oh, that is not how reincarnation works either. That's like body possession, really. Yeah. So now Oscar's, or not Hazel, Hazel's on his period, and he decides to fart.
Ruby, you...
Ozpin!
Oh no.
You thought you could hide from me?
Bro does nothing, this whole fight.
You'll pay for what you did. You'll die. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. Over and over and over again.
Where's that?
Over and over again. Over and over.
Yes. Over and over. Yes. Ozpin! Yes. Yes, he was. He was doing that. And then, yeah, there's this Crow gets out his scythe for no reason. He literally just does this thing.
Ozpin is here? Is that a problem? I'm not sure. But right now we've got the upper hand. Let's not waste it.
They've got the upper hand. Let's not waste it. And then they proceed to waste it and lose the upper hand. Truly compelling dialogue that literally attaches me to the characters here. Okay, so now let's pay attention to the more stupid shit. John, Weiss, and Ren are over here in this terrible threesome in this corner of the room. Ruby and Weiss are in the center of the room for some reason, even though Ruby was knocked out over here, but they needed a reason to move her away from that spot. Yang does literally nothing and gets double teamed by Emerald and Mercury, who for some reason can fight everyone. Oh yeah.
Ren, talk to me.
This is bad.
Ren, talk to me.
This is bad. 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 This is bad.
Couldn't have said it better than myself, Ren. This is bad. Wait. Did I fuck up Jean's placement? Where the fuck is he? Hold on. I did fuck up Jean's placement. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Where is Jean? He's in... I need to split this, actually. Where is this John? Oh, that's not John. This is John, okay. I need to split this and make this a separate thing. I don't understand why I didn't keep consistency. Did they actually teleport now? Yeah, he teleported next to a pillar. That's what happened. Okay. I see what's going on. I need to copy this coordinate here and plug that in. See, I like catching my own mistakes because then it's like, yeah, because I actually do editing. And then, these idiots do nothing. They are such nothing. There's so much nothing with this. Oh yeah, this is the greatest thing. Okay, so
Evil was inside you when our paths first crossed. Your blood won't be on my hands. It'll be on his.
your blood won't be on my hands, it'll be on his. Except you're the one killing him. That is some beautiful logic, Hazel. And Crow decides to dive in. What the fuck is he doing? Look at this. What is this? Look at his shadow. What is that? He's like sliding in the frame. And then suddenly no more shadows. The shadows are all off. He has this big shadow over Oscar, but then it's gone. But not only that, they completely teleport spots. These pillars should be like right here, but they're not. And so when Hazel knocks these idiots down, they get knocked back. And they land in the right spot. But when they get up right where they got knocked out from. I mean, you can see that right here on my mini map that they just. So they get knocked back right from the spot where Hazel just knocked them, and Hazel's nowhere to be seen. Hazel actually goes. Oh yeah, Crow runs straight ahead, which is wrong. He runs this way, but then Hazel is in the middle of the room for some reason, and Crow decides to take a punch to the face. He actually gets hit here. Except they showed the punch so badly and it clips through his body that you don't even really register it. And Crow swings his sword at Hazel, who blocks with his left arm. This is very important, because what I'm about to show you is that he switches arms in the middle of the shot to his right arm. How? How do human beings mess this up? His left arm and then his right arm. How? How? This is like... And Lionheart's doing nothing. He's literally just standing there doing nothing. They thought this was good. Miles and Carrie went over this, and they thought, yeah, wow, this is incredible. We were making such an important dramatic scene here. And it's just all shit. Who did they hire to animate these things? Did they just, like, get someone that has no idea how anything works? And they're just like, yeah, we'll just hire you. We'll pay you, like, minimum wage. Then Crow gets tossed like a friggin' ragdoll. We never see from him ever again. And he's so much standing around exposition. I mean, I have no problems with exposition, like... But I do take a problem with poorly delivered exposition, because it's a waste of everyone's time. Just like this show. And then Hazel's like, you've chosen death. And, oh yeah, Lionheart teleports. He's now on the steps, actual steps. He used to be on the platform, now he's on the steps. Doing whatever, I guess. And I mean, Ozpin literally just possesses asshole, Oscar or whatever. I mean, earlier there's a scene where it's like Vexed pointed this out, but there's a scene where was it Oscar's like Ozpin wants to talk to you about something, and it's like, well, shit, you can take him over at any time. Why don't you just literally do that and talk to him in the private room if it's supposed to be a private conversation? You fucking moron. Oh yeah, this is me movable too. And then these idiots do things.
She's hardly breathing. She's hardly breathing. I don't know what we can do.
She's hardly breathing, but she seems just fine.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. Please, can't lose anyone else.
And literally no one thought she was gonna die. Literally no one. This whole thing is terrible. I linked this on my Twitter already. But yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on a second. So I'm getting kicked off my this computer here. I won't be able to continue the stream. Sorry for ending it early, but basically, I'm gonna end it here. And it's friggin' this whole thing's terrible. 0 out of 10. Needs more editing, and yeah, this is pretty bad. Well, have a nice day, everyone, and I hope to do another one of these things in the future. Thank you all for watching. If you'd like, you can subscribe, do whatever, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, you'll see more updates from me on this as soon as I can. I plan to finish this thing by like June, July, maybe August. I don't really want to drag it out that far, but definitely by July at the latest. I appreciate all the support you guys have been doing and stuff, and I might make some short videos and whatever on the project I was talking about in the future. Maybe I'll make an episode or something at some point. But yeah, thank you all, and have an awesome day.